All right, so the last few days have not been good for global financial markets. We've seen the Federal Reserve raise interest rates by 75 basis points. Stock market has broken below key support levels, and crypto is just hanging on by a thread. So today's video, I want to go over a few important things happening, not only with the Federal Reserve and overall economic conditions, but what is going on with crypto. We got some good news and we got some bad news. So let's start off with the bad news. Bad news is that Federal Reserve just recently raised interest rates by 75 basis points for the third straight meeting in a row, and they have no plans of slowing down their rate hikes anytime soon. According to Jerome Powell, he says that they are strongly resolved to bring inflation down to 2%, and they're going to keep it at increasing rates until the job is done. They said that is their ultimate goal. They don't care what they have to do to get there. They're going to continue to raise rates, and their ultimate goal is to get inflation down to 2%. Right now, we are nowhere near that. And if you look at month-over-month ratings, not much has changed. So they are going to continue to raise rates, causing the markets to have a lot of fear. There's falling, and there's really no end in sight there. Right now, when we're looking at stock market, we're seeing that Dow Jones, S&P 500, and NASDAQ have all broken below key support levels. S&P 500 is down below 3,700, NASDAQ is down below 11,000, and Dow Jones is below $30,000. And this is a very big deal because these are key psychological levels for investors, because many people did not think we were going to break below these levels again. So this is something to keep an eye out on over the coming days. We'd like to see markets reclaim these levels quickly in order to prevent further downside. But as I said, Federal Reserve overall economic conditions are not looking favorable right now. And we're talking about crypto, much of the same is happening, but actually crypto is holding up a bit better. I want to quickly interrupt today's video to bring you a word from our channel partner, Fairdesk. Fairdesk is one of our longest term sponsors on the channel, and they are a cryptocurrency exchange that offers up to 125x leverage. This is the platform where I have currently been doing a lot of my leverage trading as of recently, because they have a very simple and easy to use platform that really provides investors with access to the global crypto markets. Some of the features that I personally enjoy and use the most on Fairdesk are three things. First is that they have a simple mobile app with great charting features if you like technical analysis. The second is that they also offer leverage trading on dozens of the top trading cryptocurrencies. And the third is that they have easy access to short or long any of your favorite cryptos. If you sign up for Fairdesk today using the link in the description, you can get up to a $600 bonus when you deposit $100 or more. So if you're interested in trading crypto specifically with leverage, I definitely think you should check out Fairdesk. Remember, leverage trading is high risk, high reward, but I think this platform is definitely worth checking out. Anyways, let's get back to the program. Then the stock market, because when we're looking at Bitcoin, Bitcoin has not reached 2-month lows. It's been flirting with it, but it has not broken below that 17,500 we saw back in June. That's a good thing. In addition to this, when we're looking at the crypto market, there isn't all red. It's not a huge sea of red. Ethereum's up slightly over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin's just down slightly. XRP's up around 12%. So things aren't terrible if we're looking at crypto right now. The bad news with crypto is that JP Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon came out and says that Bitcoin, crypto are essentially just decentralized Ponzi schemes. And this is not a surprise. He's come out and flip-flopped what he said so many times about the crypto market. Back in 2014, he had said that Bitcoin was a terrible store of value, could be replicated over and over. Then in 2019, he said it's a fraud and fool's gold. Then last year in 2021, he said he personally thinks Bitcoin is worthless. But meanwhile, while he's been saying all this, he also wrote a letter to JP Morgan saying that JP Morgan is at the forefront of innovations in the blockchain space. So even though personally he continues to slander Bitcoin, slander crypto, ultimately what JP Morgan is doing is they are pushing for blockchain technology. They are pushing for crypto because at one point it was at the front page of their website. Another point, they have said that they are making a big push into this space for institutional investors and retail investors. So even though Jamie Dimon is saying it's worthless, they're still making a big push into the crypto space. So that is something that's a bit of good news, bit of bad news. Next thing that isn't too great is what happened with Compute North. So Compute North just filed for bankruptcy, and they owe up to $500 million. They're one of the largest crypto mining data centers, and they're located in Texas. The important thing about this is that this isn't a string of bankruptcies that we have seen for the crypto space over the last year. But interesting thing with this company, which is different from others, is they just raised $385 million in a Series C equity round in February of 2022. February, that wasn't too long ago, and they've burned through all this money, apparently, in such a short period of time. What this shows me is that right now, crypto mining, regardless of what company you're looking at, is not in a good position. They are struggling because they rely solely on Bitcoin's price being more expensive than it is for them to mine the Bitcoin. And with energy costs and everything, with inflation continuing to rise and Bitcoin dropping, it is cutting off their profitability entirely because energy costs are going up, Bitcoin is going down. You could see the problem there. So right now, that is something that we're going to continue to see as an issue in the crypto mining space. But they said that their bankruptcy is not going to affect, let's say, companies like Marathon Digital, which have come out and said that they're okay, they're fine, and other mining companies as well. But this is something that I am concerned about because if we continue to see Bitcoin's price fall, we're going to see more and more bankruptcies come out, probably from the Bitcoin mining space because of energy costs. So we'll keep an eye out there. Last thing I want to go over is going to be some of the good news. So good news has been that Cardano, first and foremost, has officially seen its Vasil hard fork go live. And this is a big deal because this is going to lead the way for Cardano to see massive improvements and new projects built on its ecosystem. According to IOHK, Charles Hoskinson, they said that the Vasil hard fork has significant performance and capability enhancements for the ADA blockchain. And this has been something that we've been waiting for months. So much of like what happened with Ethereum just a few weeks ago, Cardano's Vasil hard fork didn't bring much movement in terms of price, but that is to be expected with the macroeconomic conditions just dragging down the overall market. But like I said, good news is that the Vasil hard fork is live. That means we're going to have significant performance upgrades, scalability upgrades for the Cardano blockchain, and it's leading the way for more projects to be launching and rolling out on the Cardano network over the coming weeks and months. It really is going to allow for better projects, more projects, and encourage developers, and that is ultimately a great sign long-term if you're a Cardano investor. Last thing I want to go over is what's been going on with XRP, because XRP has seen significant price increases while the rest of the market has just been tanking. XRP is up 48% in the last 7 days, and this is due to the fact that according to a legal defense lawyer, who filed something on September 18th. They filed that Ripple Labs is motioning for a summary judgment, which is a legal process that involves the court making a final decision based on the provided facts rather than ordering a trial. And this decision is expected on whether or not XRP is a security or not by mid-December. So we had seen that there was a massive positive response to this from the crypto community because this legal battle with XRP, US government, has really been dragging on for years and years. So seeing that we have finally seen some sort of definitive date, it's not 100%, but seeing it more of a solid date as to when we can expect to see a final decision, that has prompted a massive positive response from crypto investors as a whole, because XRP has been one of the tokens that has been in the top 10 for a long time, but it has not seen any movement really during the last bull market. It didn't see as much of an increase as other cryptocurrencies. So it has really been preparing for a breakout. But as I said, even though all this positive news has come out, when we're really going to see price increases is when we see that flip in inflation, flip in overall macroeconomic conditions, and I think that is coming very soon. So let me know your thoughts on the overall market right now. There's a lot of bad news, but good news is that markets are coming down, inflation is starting to come back down, and this just presents great buying opportunities if you're a long-term investor. So hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next episode. See ya.